Hello guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the garage. So as you can see, everything here is soaking wet. We actually had some rain today. It was actually supposed to rain all day, but as you can see, it turned out to be a very nice day. A little bit of wind, but not too bad. So anyway guys, we are working on the race truck. So I brought up the rain because our main focus for today, or where we're gonna start, is by putting our doors on. So our doors have been sitting in the garage for all winter till this point, all summer. Over here on the wall, needless to say, they're a bit dirty and grimy. So I put them outside hoping Mother Nature would clean them off because we were supposed to get like 1.5 inches of rain or something. They're cleaned off a little, not perfect, but oh well, we're gonna put them on, we'll wash them up later, not a big deal. The whole truck is going to need a bath when we're done anyway. So anyway guys, rolling back to our last video about starting the truck. As you guys remember, starting the truck started with a ton of smoke coming out of the exhaust and the whole truck rocking. I mean, it was just all over the place. This thing was loping like an old gasser or something like that with some big can in it. So talked to the guys at Freedom and said it should not be doing that at all. It's not that there's air in the system or anything like that. They said that's completely not it. So we're working on troubleshooting through that. So I'll save that all for like one video where we figure out what's going on. We've been checking some fuel stuff. We've been sending some data logs to see what's going on. I mean, rail pressure's kind of like all over the place. So double checking all of our electrical connections, so on and so forth. It should just start up and purr like it did when it left Freedom Racing Engine. So we're trying to figure that all out. So anyway, I could put the front of the truck back together so we get our wiring done for that and all, but I'm gonna try and hold off until after we have our issues sorted out because, well, we just have fantastic access right now. So like I said, we're gonna move on to the doors and kind of go from there. Haven't had the doors on since we did the cage. I don't even know if they're gonna work. Let's get to it. All right, so we just had a little incident with the door. I unbolted this side figuring it would stay, forgetting I had removed the latch. But, oh well, we know the body of this thing isn't perfect, and it didn't seem to screw it up too bad, but oh well. I did weigh this door. It's actually 95 pounds as a full door. Originally it was hitting the speaker on the roll bar. The passenger side that we gutted, everything went perfect. We just bolted up the door to the latches, or to the hinges, and then it just closed perfectly. So on the driver's side, which you guys probably have seen, I've been fighting, and yeah, I don't know, the cab must be racked a little, I'm not sure, but I can't get, with the little bit of adjustment in these brackets, these square holes, I can't get it to line up right. It's just not working with the latch and all that. I've pretty much tried about everything I could think of with adjusting this and the door. So we're gonna go to plan B. We're gonna hog these square holes out a little bit and see if that gives us enough adjustment to get the door right. With everything we did this year, I can't say I'm not shocked that this has happened, but the fact that the passenger door went perfect kind of puzzles me. So anyhow, I'm gonna hog those things out and we'll give this another go. Yeah, definitely wasn't thinking when I unbolted that door. Figuring the latch would hold it, but yeah, I took the latch out. So we got our door done, our driver's side door. It was a bear. I guess the cab's racked a little, not 100% sure. It just faulted me the whole way. It just, you couldn't get it lined up. It's still not perfect. It'll do the job, but yeah. Why that side was so easy, this side was so tough, I don't know. So anyhow, like I said, it's not perfect. So if you see here, our gotta slam it, and we have absolutely no gap there. That's the best I could get it, honestly. It's just, I don't know, like I said, it's probably racked, but come up and just got a little gap here, and then up front it's sticking out a little bit. So like I said, if you kind of kick the bottom towards the front in order to get that, you know, give a gap there, now you're overlapping here more. It's, I don't know. And even when you open the door, it's kind of, you know, if you look at the body line there, it's still sitting a little bit low. But it closes, it does the job. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it doesn't look half bad. I don't know if that's going to create issues when we do our fender. I don't know. But even down here, you look at this. I mean, that's off a little, not much, but oh well, it will work. So we got that done. While we're kind of focusing on the body portion, I figure we might as well try and do our back window, or at least start it. We'll get a good template. I have one made up of paper. I'll make one out of cardboard and try and get a nice tight pattern. And then we'll go on to our plexiglass, or not plexiglass, our Lexan. Well, we now have a back window, kind of. So I made a template and it was a little off, admittedly, just like the windshield one was. I'll do it, you know, no problem. And then as I was trying to fight these bars, because the bars are not parallel, they come up at an angle, I just started to get frustrated and whatnot, and trying to make it work. And well, it's probably not salvageable. We have more material, it's not a big deal, but this one is not going to work. So I'm definitely going to try and trim it up and make it as close as possible. I mean, even over here, I cut this at like a weird curve and it doesn't match, and we have no material to pop rivet to. So this has kind of been a fail for the night, but you have that. Not a big deal. We'll make it right. But I am certainly not in the mood to do that tonight. Personally, once I start getting very frustrated with something, especially something like this, which is not really mechanical, there's no nuts and bolts here. It's more of a craft, if you will. That's not really my strong suit. So I can bolt stuff up. I can do that kind of stuff all day long, no problem. But this kind of stuff, we kind of lucked out how well the windshield went, to be honest with you. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. Not in the correct frame of mind to continue to do that. It's just going to end up worse and worse, and I'm going to get pissed and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, we at least got our two doors on, our driver door and our passenger door. The passenger door was phenomenal. It went perfectly. This door, well, see, the plexiglass doesn't agree either, or the Lexan. This door didn't go as well, but it works. It will serve our purpose. So we got that all done. These are the little steps to getting this thing back to the track. You know, obviously we need doors. Back window, maybe not, I don't know. But until we get the engine stuff sorted out, which hopefully this week we will, with some data logging, some trial and error stuff, we can get this thing dialed in. Once that engine's ready to go, and we get her figured out, we can put the radiator fans, the intercooler, all that can go on the front of the truck. And once that's all done, then we can start getting the front fascia back together. Now that we got our doors on, we can put our fenders on, put our headlights in, put our grill in, all that kind of good stuff, and it will look like a truck again. I mean, it's looking better already as it is. So anyway, guys, we're getting close. I mean, we just got a few more little things, and well, there's a lot more little things than that, but we got a lot of little stuff to do, and maybe we can get this thing to track. I mean, you guys know that's my goal. So anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling now. Get a good night's sleep. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and get out in your garage, get the wrenching on your truck.